Hello all. Now this video is a brief of how to go to UK after my IELTS or OET. After you finish your IELTS or OET, you are ready to get to your processing to UK. Your processing starts with the NMC registration. Along with the NMC registration, you can always start your hospital interviews. Attend the hospital interviews. During the hospital interview itself, you will have to inform to the hospital authorities that you would require to bring your family along with you, because the processing needs to be done along with yours. Now once you start your NMC registration, initially you will have to enter the passport details. The passport details has to be filled according to the details that is there properly. You cannot miss any alphabets, no words should be missed, so it should be according to the passport that you will be filling the details. Now once the ID check is done, the part 1 of the NMC registration, which is the CBT, is what you will need to complete next. CBT is a computer based test which is related to the nursing part as well as it's related to the NMC rules and regulations. Once you complete the CBT, you will go to the next step, which is the completion of the form. The completion of the form will include to fill the details, like you will have to fill the educational details, you will have to include your transcript, you will have to include your registration, your experience details, and you will have to do the payment for the registration, which is around 140 pounds. Now once you finish the registration, you will have to download certain assessment forms, and these assessment forms needs to be sent to the respective agencies, like the transcript needs to be filled and submitted from the college, the registration certificate goes from the council, and the experience certificate goes from the hospital. Now these goes directly to the NMC from the respective centers. Once the verification is completed, you will be given a notification, and that is the decision letter. Now that will take around 50 to 60 days. Now once you complete the registration, the intimation goes to the NHS, and the NHS takes the initiation to file your visa. The visa application needs to be filed with a payment, and this payment too will be taken by the NHS trust. Once you receive the decision letter, the visa application needs to be filed. The visa application process is done by the NHS itself. So which means you will have to submit the UKVI IELTS report, or you will have to take a certificate from the UK NARIC. So UK NARIC approves whether you have done your education in English. If so, you may not require a UKVI IELTS. Now once the application is filed, you will need to get in for the verification with your original documents. You will need to show your original documents, and they will check the verification. Verification is done, and once the verification is completed, you will be given the approval for the visa. So if there is when the approval of the visa is done, you can always get ready to fly to UK. The NHS provides even the flight ticket, and once you reach there in UK, you will be even accompanied, or somebody will come to receive you at the airport, and you will be provided stay of 1, 2 or 3 months depending upon the NHS trust. Now they will give you also a welcome kit, which might include the expense that you had, like for example they might give you even the money that you have spent for the CBT or for the OET will be refunded to you, so which you could use there for the initial expense. Now once you reach there, you will have to get a BRP number, so which is Biometric Residence Permit. Now this Biometric Residence Permit is needed for you to get a SIM card, an account number, or any other payments that you need to do in a public places. You will need to extend your visa, and they give you a visa for up to 3 years. Now during this time, the NMC will register you, the trust registers you for the OSCE exam. The OSCE exam is an objective structured clinical examination which is a practical exam, and this practical exam is done in order to assess your skill and competency. Now once this assessment is done, you will get a pass result. It can go even a fail, a partial fail, or a complete fail, or a complete pass. Now depending upon that status, if it is a partial fail, you can always reset with a 50% discount. If it is a complete fail, yes, you will have to take up the whole of the amount. If you pass, you are approved by the NMC and you get a personal identification number, which is the PIN number. You will be approved to work as a Band 5 adult nurse, and once the PIN number is received, you are fully equipped and you can start working as a registered nurse in UK. The initial 5 years of stay leads you to get a ILR, which is just like a permanent residency. ILR is an indefinite leave to remain. Once you complete the ILR, within a year you will be able to submit your citizenship application. Once you are approved, you will be a British citizen. And once you are a citizen, you get all the benefits of that of a British person, and your Indian passport will get cancelled. So you have ample opportunities in UK, and there are various benefits. You have an ample benefit for career growth. The children get a free education. You can even vote once you are a British citizen. Now I hope you have an idea of what will happen after IELTS or OET. If you have any further doubts, you can always contact MedCity. Thank you.